Welcome everybody. Today's video finds us over here in Tonburi. We're kind of in the heart of Bangkok, right here on the Chao Phraya River, as you can see behind me. And we're next to the old Tonburi Palace, and Wat is down behind me, and a couple other temples. And we're gonna take a look at a pretty cool area. We're gonna take a look at the Santa Cruz Church, and then we're gonna walk through the Kudi Jeen area. Now the Thais also call this temple Wat Kudijeen. So anyway, we're going to take a look at it and we're going to see what we see. Since I was here last time, they've actually built this walkway, and this walkway goes all the way to Wat Kalayanamit, and I've done a video of it. It's a second-class royal temple by Rama III, and then there's the Wangdern Palace. And you can see the battery and stuff like that. And then you can see Wat. And then across the river right over there, that's a school. I've never been to that. And you got all the riverfront down here. You got a big barge going through. It's empty. You can see how high it's sitting. And then over there, that is the Taksin bridge. And we got quite a bit of stuff down here. So let's go into the church. We'll see it right quick. So this is the pier. I got a guy out here selling some of the Knom Phrang. That's what this area is famous for. And then there is the Santa Cruz Church. This church dates back to 1770. And what the deal is that King Taksin rewarded the Portuguese soldiers that helped fight against the Burmese. Because Ayutthaya fell in 1767, and he did have a few of these Portuguese that stayed loyal to him, and they helped band together, and they eventually liberated Thailand again from the Burmese. So they built the first church here in their community in 1770 is when it was finished. It was made out of wood, and it burned down in 1833, and they built another one that was made out of brick and mortar, and then they renovated it again all the way from the ground in 1916, and that's the version that we see right now. Now, I've never been able to get inside of here. The only time you can come is during Mass, and it's at like 6 p.m. So I just need to get over here one of these days and see it. You can see the statues over here in front, and then the gate's locked up. You can see the pink and the gray, and then the church itself with that yellow and the pink. Oh, it's really nice. Yeah, it's in really, really nice shape. And the arches around the doors. And another little shrine over here. And then you have Jesus on the cross in that corner. And then you can see the community over here with these wooden buildings. Let's walk down here and see about the little factory that or the workshop where they make the Knom Phrang, and then we'll grab something to eat. They have a bonus pastor is what they're saying. So they have Joseph with the sheep, I believe. And then right over here, this is where I wanted to go. They have a little workshop where they make this Knom Phrang, but it's closed. You can see kind of back in here how the houses are. They're kind of up on stilts. This is a swampy area. So let's go down here. This is Soi 2, Kudijeen Museum Soi 2. I've ate at this place before, and it's way, way good. This is the little restaurant here. They have the bamboo growing, and back over there is the kitchen. You just have a couple tables and some of the old pictures. And so it's 80 baht for each of the items on the menu. So here is the chicken stew with a little bit of rice. Yeah, that was quite nice. And it's just right here next to the church. It's just Soi 2. And there's a couple other little sois that you can go down. So they have some stuff down here on Soi 3, Kudi Jeen Soi 3. They have the museum. They have the Knom Phrang Pa Lek and the Knom Phrang Tanua Singa, whatever that is. But this is the little narrow alley, and it's just houses down here. And next to the church, there's a school, the Santa Cruz convent. And then they have a map here. So this is the area. It's all in Thai. Some of the things that they have. But really cool. I like these narrow little alleys like this. You can see how their houses are built. 2-story, 3-story wooden buildings. Yeah, it's really great. I like the use of the colors too, where they paint them different colors. And then over here, looks like she's making some of the snacks. And then she has the ones for sale right here. So it looks like they're 40 baht for a container. So you have like this is the Khanom Phrang here. They put the little raisins in it. You can go down this little alley also that goes over to Wat Kalayanamit, the royal temple that's next to this church down here on the river. We have a little restaurant here. So this is the Ban Sukul Tong, and they have their Thai food in here also. Got a dog bark in there. And you just go up, right up in there, and you can eat. And they do a cooking class in there also, a couple of different times during the day. I'm not interested in cooking it, I'm just interested in eating. Got a nice little coffee shop here also. They have some of the snacks and the tea. And we have a museum right here. This is a little free museum. So let's go up into the museum right quick. It's free, and it's open during the day. I think they close at like 5. And this used to be Uncle Pong's home, is what they say. So there's a little bit of their antiques and stuff like that in here. So let's go in here. From Portuguese to Siamese. And the people that live here are Portuguese descent, but they look and speak Thai. Many generations of marrying Thais. It's kind of interesting. This is a little model of the first church, the St. Dominic Church that's in Ayutthaya. And there is a Portuguese settlement I've been to that is in Ayutthaya, and it's just the base of that old church. It's pretty interesting. They have everything here in Thai and English. This is the old area where the place is at now. Now there was 4,000 Portuguese soldiers that were in Ayutthaya, and 3,500 of them were killed, and 100 were captured by the Burmese, and there was only 400 left after the fall of the city. And they joined up with Taksin, who later became King Taksin, and they liberated Thailand from the Burmese within like 7 months. Like in November 1767, Taksin had already restored Thailand. This is the first version of that church from 1769 to 1835. It was completed in 1770, and after it burned down, they built this one here, and then this is the version that's in place today. Let's go up here and get a little look at the community. Over there, that's Wat Kalayanamit. Looks like they're restoring that hall. They have it all covered. That's where a massive seated Buddha is at. And then you can see all the houses here. And then over there is the church. And if you look over there, that is like a Turtle Mountain temple. It's like a Rama IV era temple. Yeah, this is really cool. I like this. Yeah, pretty neat. All right, let's go back downstairs and then we'll go back through the community some more. This is kind of interesting. It's an old wooden keyboard. So you'd press on that and it would hit the little piece of wood like a little piano. All right. And there's a picture of some of the old people here next to the old version of the church. So we'll walk back down through here a little bit more. This is Soi 7. But pretty cool. This is the little museum. They have a coffee shop now down here on the bottom. Have a little fish pond. Kind of a nice little place there. So that museum, they opened it up in 2017. It's just a family-run museum. Oh, this is nice. The little flowers make an arch. And you got the wooden building up there. Yeah, this is a nice little place. I really like going down through and seeing the wooden style houses and these little narrow alleys. Looks like here's a bakery for the Khanom Phalang. You can see back there. You can see some of their old machinery and stuff. And then the wooden shutters on the house. Yeah, this is really cool. And this is the little coffee shop they have built on next to the bakery. Place to sit here. They have the old Portuguese flag here. Yeah, and it's just honeycombed here with all these little tiny sois. Pretty fun to just walk around and look. You can see into their houses and see how they live. So this is Soi 1. They have some food down there also. Cafe Kudi Jeen. Looks like it's a dead end though. And they have a little convenience store here. The oldsters hanging out there, waiting for somebody to come and buy some stuff. Have windows open here. This place here is kind of collapsed down. You can see that it used to have some wood in there. And you can look back over there. This little detail work they did and all that is pretty nice, but it's just kind of rotting away now. And another little cafe, but they're closed today. Fried rice and shrimp and squid and stuff like that. And they painted some murals there on the wall. Yeah, the best part about this is the old houses. You can see what's left of the wall. Yeah, you can't see in there, but I bet it's just completely overgrown with trees and stuff like that. So we've came all the way around the loop here. You can see we're back over here to the church. We have a little cafe here and the pier. All right, let's walk down here. Let's see what it looks like over towards Wat Kalayanamit. Like I said, this was all under construction when I was here last time. And Wat Kalayanamit is pretty cool to see. One more look here at Santa Cruz Church. Yeah, how cool is that? And it is nice with this little walkway right here on the side of the river. And the Chao Phraya is busy as always. There's boats all over the place here. And then this walkway all the way over to Wat Kalayanamit. This is actually a better view from the river on the little walkway. You can see that house. So it's not as overgrown as I thought it would be. It's pretty nice. It has a little coffee shop with a river view, the second platform. More of the river. And you can see back into the little Kudijeen neighborhood. Yeah, I had no idea that this is here. We have a little Chinese shrine. Ah, this looks really nice. Let's take a look at it. The name of this shrine is Kian An King Shrine. And it was built originally around 1770 during the reign of King Taksin. And it was two buildings at one time, and then they both kind of became decayed, and they reconstructed this into the one building that you see under the reign of King Rama III. You can see the murals here in the wall, and then all that wood that's just carved. Has all the figures up there. Yeah, this is really cool. It's a nice little surprise. You can see they're burning the incense. Now, there was a group of Chinese that fought with King Taksin. They also were pretty important to Ayutthaya for trade. And you can see inside of the little shrine. And the smoke. Everybody here praying. One of the little smaller shrines. It looks like they're doing some remodeling here. See up there, pulling some concrete up. Chinese lanterns and stuff. Over here, they're burning the paper, which is burning the money to get to their ancestors in heaven. Yeah, it was kind of funny inside. There was so much incense burning and the smoke was thick. And it says, do not have anything flammable in there. All right, so let's walk over to Wat Kalayanamit now. Another look here at the river. So you got the Chao Phraya Express boat, the long tows. These here are kind of cool. You could take them up through the like little canals and stuff up through Tonburi. Over there is the old royal palace for King Taksin. You can see the fortifications and the cannons and stuff like that. I've been to it one time. It's quite cool. It opens up once a year, so you can go in there and look at it. And you can see Waterroon over there. And then this is Wat Kalayanamit. And this is a Rama III temple. It's a second-class royal temple. We'll get two things really quick. We'll go in there and we'll look at the murals, and then we'll go in here and we'll see the humongous Buddha, the largest seated Buddha in Bangkok that's inside of a temple. You can see how busy it is. Yeah, they're remodeling this hall. You can see they've got quite a bit done. You can see it back behind the tarps. All the incense is burning. This is the ordination hall. You see the double Bua Sima stones, so that tells you that it's a royal temple. You see the styling with the square columns. And in here will be the Palais pose. You can see the tall door and then the square columns inside of here. And this is I think the only temple with the Palais as the main image in the ordination hall in Thailand. You can see the murals are kind of faded off here. But it's quite nice, and then they have the platform here for the monks to do their chanting. You can see the back door here with the Chinese characters. And then you can see how they've faded really low. And they're fading way up high also. Yeah, the water seeps up through the ground and it comes into these buildings and it just causes the plaster to flake off. You can see the figures there. You see the buildings, and a lot of this will be scenes of the Jataka or the scenes of the daily life. That mural there on the front wall is probably the best one. You can see the boats and the old city wall and stuff. Now this is the Palais. You can see the elephant, and on the other side over here will be the monkey, and they'll be giving the Buddha the offerings. He has one hand up, one hand down, and he's seated in kind of like a little chair. You can see the amount of incense and candles that they're burning. Let's look in here. This will be the last thing that we're going to look at. So they're reconstructing the hall, but you still can go inside. You see the little shrines. And then the Chinese character here. Yeah, this was a Rama III temple. And all the temples that he built have a lot of Chinese influence to it. So you come over a huge high threshold, and this is what you get to see. It is an absolutely massive Buddha. I can hear him running a router back behind here, so they're doing a little bit of the remodeling today. But how cool is this? And it's built down. You have to go down into a hole. I mean, it's 10, 12 foot down to get down into the hole, and then the Buddha is just massive. You can see there's just lots and lots of people here. And then that's the statue of Rama III up there. And it's a working temple, so you have the monks. You can make the donations, get the blessings and all of that. Pretty cool. Over here you have the bell tower and then the Wee Han. And there's quite a bit to this temple. I'll probably pin the comment to this temple whenever I came over, because I made a dedicated video just to this temple. And right over there, that's the fortifications. Pretty nice view of it from here. See the cannons. And this was actually attacked several times by the French and others. And back in there, that's the old Tonburi Royal Palace. So that's going to finish up our video over here. That Santa Cruz Church is quite cool, and the Kudi Jeen area is a lot of fun to walk around. And it's nice because they have the little walkway down along the river, so you can walk all along here and kind of explore. And we got to see that Chinese shrine, which was pretty fun. I didn't have any idea that it was there. It was nice to pop in and give it a quick look, and then coming over here to Wat Kalayanamit. And I'll pin a comment to Wat Kalayanamit. This is a really cool temple. Like the ordination hall and the Wee Han and everything. It was definitely worth checking out. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this little walk around here in this area over here in Tonburi. If you enjoyed it, definitely smash the like button. If you're new here, subscribe, and then you're notified whenever I post a new video. And if you've been here or if you have any questions or whatever, leave me a comment down below. Or if you know more about the area that I do, just leave me a comment down below. That way other people, when they read the comment, they can learn a little bit more also. And until next time, from over here in Tonburi, remember, life is a journey. Until next time, enjoy.